Good morning, wooden boat enthusiasts. It's Robert Atfield reporting on behalf of Port Carling Boats. It's July the 9th, 2011, and we're in beautiful downtown Gravenhurst for the annual Toronto chapter of the Antique and Classic Boat Society boat show. And of course, in the distance is the well-known Seguin, and plying these waters for, I believe, over 100 years now. Still going strong. And there are well over 100 boats represented at the show this morning. Not all are wood. Here's a tugboat, a glass tugboat actually, by Lefroy Harbor Yacht Sales. And looks like a joy to drive and be a passenger in. This boat retails at about $51,000 starter price and works up from there. I'll just do a quick pan of the dock. We've got a hacker here. We'll try and zoom up for a close-up.
Yeah, but don't worry, don't answer it till I am.
We're looking here at a couple of Blackbird boats. These are new creations with the classic look to them. Modern power.
It used to be very subjective, you know, I didn't know, but now I know.
Beautiful looking boats. Over on the left here we have a hacker. I believe this is also a reproduction of the original. This looks like a 26-footer triple cockpit. Beautifully upholstered. Comfortable ride. Gorgeous boat. Here we have a 22-foot Shepherd for sale, $24,000, including the trailer and original top. Looks like it's in great shape. And behind the Shepherd is a really gorgeous Gravette Streamliner. This boat just looks like it came out of the showroom. Here's a closer view of the Gravette. You can see the print, 1956, 22 foot. Asking price $165,000. This is a really beautiful, exceptional watercraft.
Well, we're really careful, honey.
We're viewing an unidentified boat here. It looks in part like the configuration of a Riva. There's no brand name on it. It's obviously a reproduction, powered by two large Mercruiser engines. Gorgeous finish on this boat. The U-shaped seating compartments, and pretty sophisticated driver's console up front here. From my perspective, this is a one-of-a-kind boat. I've never seen anything like it. Sorry, I can't give you more information. There's just no printed material here on this boat. Here we have 24-foot hacker craft, powered by an 8-cylinder, 330 horsepower, I believe, engine, built in 2010. Once again, looks like it just came out of the showroom. Beautiful condition. It's quite the power plant. Can't imagine the cruising speed. My guess would be 35-40 knots. Here we have a Seabird, I believe, triple cockpit, being sold by Stan Hunter here in Muskoka, 1947. And it looks like a 22-footer called Hope 5, asking for $40,000. Seems to be in reasonable shape. All the boats on this pier, I believe, are boats for sale. Here we are, a little shaded, viewers, but we're looking at a brand new Geisler 16-foot French riverboat. New construction. This package with the trailer and motor comes for about $16,000, and the boat by itself is about $6,200 apparently.
he had 60 rentals.
Simple design, but functional, comfortable,
Use the boat livery. Yeah. It's an old term. Use that even.
and user-friendly. Plus not exorbitant on gasoline. Great looking runabout. Here we have a rear view of the French River, complete with 40 horsepower Evinrude. Here we have a beautiful Revette sedan by the name of Xinhua, 1950, a 20-foot runabout, powered by a 6-cylinder, 120 horsepower Kermath engine. Gorgeous boat. And across the dock, we have Lillian, a 1957 Shepherd Ski Bee, 16-footer, powered by a 4-cylinder engine. Great little runabout. Here we're viewing a 1951 Seabird, an 18-footer, powered by a 4-cylinder engine. This boat is a stunning Seabird. It looks like a top-of-the-line Seabird, and certainly is beautiful upholstered. My guess is this boat is better restored than it was new. Beautiful detailing, flawless varnish job. We're looking here at Muskoka Magic, a 1930 Gidley, 20-footer, powered by a Junior Buchanan 4-cylinder. The warmth of the sun here is giving a real pleasant odor to the varnish jobs on these great boats. This vessel left the slip before I could identify it, but what a beautiful, unusual shape. Really curved stem, lovely lines. Smooth, quiet engine. Almost a double ender, but not quite. There are just too many beautiful pieces of gorgeous floating wooden furniture here to highlight them all, viewers. So in some cases I'm going to just have to do a quick scam. Sorry. Quick scan. I guess there is the odd wooden boat owner that has been scammed. Hopefully none through our portcarlingboats.com website.
Always giving them out.
This looks like early 20th century.
But I need like 6 months.
2-cylinder engine. And a 57 Seabird. Not too often you see the tops on them like this vintage. Nice touch, gives it a really classic look. This is powered, an 18-footer powered by a 6-cylinder 95 horsepower Buchanan rocket. In great shape. This scan shot, viewers, gives you an idea of the scope of this show.
Is that 3 boats have been entered in the youth category of people who have
Here we have Seguin again.
numerous hours restoring their boats. And And so I'm going to
3 wharves full of beautiful woodies this
we
year.
have Jeffrey Breen, who has been working on his boat called Time Machine. What a wonderful name, because Jeffrey took over 6 years working together on this boat.
Here we're looking at Duchess 2, 1958 Duke Utility, 19-footer, powered by a 4-cylinder engine. The Dukes and the Seabirds don't have perhaps quite the refined craftsmanship of a Gravette or a Minette Shields or a Ditchburn, but very functional boats, very durable, and very user-friendly. Looks like another Duke in the background here. Here we're looking at Dolly, a 1958 Gravette 20-footer, powered by a Ford Interceptor engine, 185 horsepower. This engine's been beautifully restored. Actually not restored, I'm sure it's a replacement engine. Mint condition. Here we have an iconic Streamliner, Miss Canada 5, a 1954 22-foot Gravette Streamliner, originally owned by E.A. Wilson, past president of the Gravette Boat Works. Once again, a mint condition boat. Here we have the iconic boat of the show, the feature boat of the ACBS show this year in Gravenhurst, the Kitty Hawk, owned by one of the Wright brothers of Wright flying fame, and beautifully restored. I believe it's come in from Georgian Bay this morning to be with us. Pretty magnificent vessel with a rumble seat in the front. Here we have another view of Kitty Hawk, owned by Guy and Kathy Johnson. It's a 1929 Gidley Gull, 32-footer, powered by a Kermath 8-cylinder, 100 horsepower engine. It sounds repetitive for me to say this, but this boat also looks like it's just come out of the showroom. Magnificent condition.
She's used a lot.
And she is regular use. Any other comments you'd like to add?
Well, just that I, a friend, have had many wonderful trips on board Kitty Hawk and enjoyed social hours and have watched her ferry wedding parties and all sorts of things.
Great, fantastic. Now it's true that she has come from Georgian Bay?
She has come from Georgian Bay, but she was told by
Yes, of course. And she's used regularly on the bay.
regularly on the bay.
And she's big enough to handle some of the rough waters, I'm sure, on the bay.
She was constructed so that she has apparently extra freeboard. She does
Yes.
have big seas.
Yes, good high freeboard. Thank you very much. Our final tour on this dock this morning is for Minetta. I think we've covered Minetta once or twice before in these videos of the shows. This is owned by Jim Grand. It's a 1918 Minette, 36-footer, powered, doesn't describe the engine, but I understand that Mr. Grand is a purist, and my guess is it's the original engine. Lots of seating room. Narrow beam, but very elegant. Here we are in the Field of Dreams, viewers. We've got quite a collection of boats for sale this year in the field across from the Muskoka Wharf. In your viewfinder here, your screen is a Port Carling Seabird, I believe, for sale for $25,000, triple cockpit, and it looks like it's in good shape. Perfect shape, according to the owner. 1968 Duke, 21-footer, 150 horsepower Chrysler, asking $26,000. Finally, we've got a Shepherd, 1960 22-foot Shepherd for sale, 210 horsepower V8, Chrysler Crown engine, asking $15,000, our best offer. Pretty substantial boat.
Want to buy it?
Here we have a 1953 Gravette for sale, a 24-footer, and the owner, who I'm hoping will eventually come to his senses and advertise on Port Carling Boats. Is asking $53,000. This boat looks like it's in pretty mint condition. Let's check out the engine. Triple cockpit. Looks like an 8-cylinder engine. We're still in the field of dreams here, viewers. This is mainly, let me pan around just to give you an idea of the size of this show. This is probably the second or third largest show in North America. And we've probably got at least 50 boats dry landed so that their owners can sell them. Boat market, the antique boat market seems to be on the rebound. After a couple of difficult recession years. At the time of this video viewing, we had an exceptional buy on the portcarlingboats.com website. I'm not going to give it away, but if you check some of our recent boats at the top of the boats for sale page, you're going to find out one, you're going to see one that will surprise you, I'm sure, as the price is so reasonable. Here, of course, is a section devoted to bits and pieces. Mainly boat bits and pieces, outboard engines, and we'll saunter over to the cars in just a moment. Very clean looking cedar strip boat here, and quite nice collection of engines. Outboards, of course. As so many of our viewers appreciate classic and antique cars, let's take a moment to check out some of the exhibits here at the show today. Seems to be becoming increasingly common for antique boats and cars to be featured together. It's a real beauty. Looks like a British Jaguar. Jowett, sorry, my mistake.
It's a wannabe Jag, that's what I call it.
It's a wannabe
That's
Jag.
it.
Okay.
It comes pretty close to being a wannabe Jag.
Yeah, there's a lot of Jag lines in it, I guess. Sloping back. They made 800 of these.
One of the highlights of this year's autos is Mayor Claude Doughty of Huntsville's 1930 Cord. I think we've featured this car in another video several years ago, but it's still in the same pristine condition as it was then. Mayor tells me this car cruises nicely along the highway at about 45 miles an hour. And given its age, the ability of the headlights to turn as the wheels turn is really quite a feat of engineering. This is a pretty priceless antique automobile. It may be dark, viewers, but let's see if we can go into and check out the dashboard. Lots of chrome. Looks like it would seat 5 comfortably. Bit dark, but lots of room in the back. Beautiful wire wheels. And the external trunk to finish off the picture. Viewers, our last scene of the day is this beautiful old Frederick Ross steamboat, designed after a 1900s era river steamboat, and with a hull apparently that was created in the 40s. And this boat was used in service on the St. Lawrence River for a while. It's now in Muskoka for the summer, and I believe we'll be returning to the Guelph area in the fall. Runs on wood, and very charming old vessel. Let's do one last pan around the show before we leave you. Thank you for watching this video. We do hope you'll come back and visit the Port Carling Boats website whenever you can. And hope you enjoyed this video display. And do come to Gravenhurst in Muskoka for a holiday whenever you can. It wasn't voted National Geographic's #1 holiday spot in the world for nothing.